Coach Louise, Louise and D's Living Fit Every Day here in my kitchen, and I am excited to kick off this series for meal planning for busy people. I was going to call it just meal planning for busy moms, but I know a lot of people, men and women, who have very busy lives, and so nutrition kind of gets put onto the back burner. So I wanted to just share with you over a 4-part series on the approach that I take to keep it simple. I am a busy mom. I do not like to cook. I do not like to spend time in the kitchen, but I know how important nutrition is. So we are blessed with this amazing thing called our body, right? It's an amazing machine, amazing creation. And nutrition is so important. And what you put into your body is either fueling your health or your illnesses. And so I think we take that for granted a little bit. I know I have in the past, and I still can, and I can definitely feel the effects of it when I do that. So there's also, I have people that are in my family currently battling some health issues, and in doing some research on those things, the doctors and experts all talk about how our nutrition can create some of these things. And so I want to be more intentional about what I am putting into my body so it can feed my health. Okay, and I want to pass that on to you. And it's really just the KISS method, the keep it super simple. Again, because I don't like to cook. So the things I'm going to be talking about and sharing with you on how I've kind of honed it down into a very simple system are things like, what are your goals, and then creating your plan around the goal. Because really, a meal planning is more than just putting together a list of foods that you're going to eat. And you can have a daily meal plan and a weekly meal plan, but you first want to look at what are your goals, and then eat according to your goals. So then when you figure out what your goal is, you got to figure out how much you're going to eat, right? And what that equates to in the food that you should be eating as far as the servings go throughout the day, and the servings of the different macronutrients. So your proteins, your carbs, your fruits, your veggies, your healthy fats, your oils, your seeds, the dressings that you have, and your water, right? So you look at your goals, you look at how much you should be taking in through the day to meet your goals, and then you start building that plan around that. And so we're going to also look at what are some of your best food choices and what are some foods to avoid, some things that will actually hinder your progress towards your goal. And then from there we make this grocery list. And I try to keep that very simple too, and it actually makes it quicker when you're shopping at the store, and it also helps you identify what your food groups are. And the purpose in doing this too is to be able to see more on your list that is in the fruits and veggies, lean meats, and you'll see from your grocery list kind of what your weekly meal plan is going to look like. And then when you have that listed out that way, not only does it save you time in the grocery store, and then when you shop weekly for your food, you're actually going to save money, right? And then doing that, not only do you save time shopping, but you're also going to save time throughout the week, because you already have everything that you need to create your meals throughout the week. That saves me not only actually time, but peace of mind. When I know I have everything in my pantry and in my fridge, and I have outlined my meals, then I just know it's a matter of putting it together. And then we'll also talk about food prep. Another thing I don't like doing, but I don't like cleaning toilets, but once it's done, I'm happy about it, right? I don't like doing laundry, but once it's done, and it's just these necessity things. So food prepping kind of falls into that category for me. I know I have to do it. I might grumble about doing it, but when it's done, I feel so much better. And then when I go about my week, I can reach for the food instead of having to stop and take time out every day sometimes frequently through the day to do that. So it really does save a lot of time. And it might be a little bit of grumbling at the time, but then you have more peace of mind throughout the week because you've got it done. It just feels good. And then I'll talk about packing and tracking. If you work away from home, or you're a student, or you're a busy mom that's a stay-at-home mom but has a lot of errands and functions with your kids and that kind of thing, and you have to pack your food, I'll kind of give you some tips on that too, and then how to track it. So some people like to plan out their entire day. It's really good to go into the day with a plan. If there's those days that you find you are just running out the door, then I want to show you how to track as you go through your day so that you can stay on course. So one of the things that I do, I actually do like a spreadsheet. And how I very basically started out is because I used to plan every single meal every single day, and that took a lot of time. So, but in doing that taught me that I really have a couple of breakfasts that I have all the time, a couple of snacks that I have all the time, and my lunches are either leftovers or a variety, salads with a protein on it. And then the evening meals are where we go into some more, making more variety in there and picking out some fun recipes and then prepping those things. So that's where I got kind of honed this down into the system that really does keep it super simple. So very excited to teach you these things throughout the course of this 4-part series. So definitely come back and look for the next few days for my live videos where I'm going to actually get into the nitty-gritty details. So just to end it off with, meal planning also does, water is such an important part in that, and I'll talk about that too. So I'd asked in an earlier segment about how you track your water, because if you didn't know, your body is made up of 70-80% of water, and you absolutely need water to function optimally, as well as the nutrients that you chew. So looking forward to bringing this to you and bringing these tools that I have honed down into a real easy system to help you with meal planning for your busy lives. But what I'd like to know is, because I have an outline and I'm going to share this all with you, but I'd like to know if you can comment here what your struggles are, and if I am not touching base on those, I'd love to be able to address those in a later segment. All right, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I hope to see you on a live chat in this series, and I will bring you more from my kitchen, Coach Louise, Louise ND's Living Fit Every Day. Bye.